Alright guys, it is time to go attempt this hike. That's the mountain REINEBRINGEN Trail that I'll be doing. This is my outfit. Have the proper shoes. So yeah, let's get this going. I heard it's gonna take about 2 to 3 hours. Looks very steep. But yeah, let's do this. There's this foot pathway right here you can take along the E10, so it's nice and safe. There are a couple of websites I wanted to mention to you guys that I recommend to help out with you know, you're planning and visiting Norway. The weather app is yr.no, and then regarding the bus, I downloaded the app REIS, R-E-I-S, and you can also buy the bus tickets on there as well. And I think the other one is Entur, E-N-T-U-R. Such a beautiful scenery, just walking along the coast, the water. Even though it is a bit like overcast today, I guess that's probably not a bad thing, so that no sunburn. But hey, it's not raining. Fingers crossed it stays that way. All right, there's the tunnel coming up in 400 meters. So there's the tunnel. To the left of the tunnel, the pathway continues. You just follow that along and you should hit the trailhead from there. All right guys, we have arrived to the trailhead. It's a nice little waterfall stream. Here are the stairs that started up, but let's check out the trail info board. All right, so this is where I'm staying at in Rain, and the trailhead is here. It actually took me about 25 minutes to get here. It might take you faster, but I stopped on the bridge to take photos. So 20-25 minutes from the town of Rain, village of Rain, to the trailhead. And it looks like, let's see here, there's 448 meters total ascent, 1,978 steps. So it'll take about 2 to 4 hours. It's 1.1 kilometer one way. So yeah, let's do this guys. All right, timestamp starting at 9:32. Let's see how long it takes for me to get up there. I just started and I had to delay her already because it's kind of warm and the steps are steep. All right, almost 2,000 of these. This is like Stairmaster galore. I'm so glad there's nobody else here, because I would hate to be holding the line. I heard during peak summer season it gets really crowded. Like they can get up to 500 hikers a day. I'm here during the first week of June 5th I think today. And yeah, I guess if you guys want to hike this without the crowds, come right at the beginning of June. There's a nice little waterfall here and some rock benches if you need to take a break. And I would say that's about 10 minutes into the hike. So I read there's multiple of these rest stops along the way, which I'm very grateful for to kind of catch my breath. But it's really beautiful, it's very green, and I just am enjoying the fact that I've only seen like 2 people so far, so it's great. The cool thing about solo hiking is you can go at your own pace, obviously, and you get to stop for little critters like this that I found. Looks like a slug of some sort, I believe. So yes, onward bound. There's some more of these rock benches, rest stops. You do have a really nice view of the water pretty much along the whole way. I read that these stairs were built by the Sherpa. Is it the same Sherpa from Nepal? Maybe, probably. Comment down below if you've done this trail before. I'd like to hear what you thought of it. I'm pretty much taking advantage of all of these rest stops because like towards the top it's steeper. You can see that the steps are steeper. Some of them are almost as high as knee length. Well, for me. But yeah, this is definitely a cardio. And I haven't done a hike like this in a while. But if you're moderately fit, this will be no problem. I would say it's just take a break so that your heart doesn't jump out of your chest. Which is what I'm doing. But look at this view. It's gorgeous. Alright, onward bound. Alright guys, I think we're at least halfway now. There's still some snow up on the top levels. There's a view of the coast. There's little sprinkles. I really hope it doesn't rain too hard. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. Also just wanted to mention this trail, REINEBRINGEN, is only open during summertime because during winter I think it's covered in snow and it can be quite dangerous. So if you want to do this, you got to come during summertime. All right, final stretch guys. I hope that's final stretch. It's sprinkling a little bit. We made it to the top. Wow, beautiful. So gorgeous. Hey. That took about, let's see how long that took. What time is it? Oh, well, almost an hour and a half. And actually, you can still go further up to the top, the summit. So yeah, let's go check that out. But the views from here is already insane. Now the path is a little muddy up here. Just a heads up. All right, now we made it to the top. Yeah. I guess you could further up there, but the trail is muddy. So I don't think I want to get my boots completely muddied up. And the view's already spectacular from here. That's a wrap. Final view. it's raining, sprinkling, but even if it's overcast, the view is still very beautiful. But I was able to get the drone up, which is good. I'm glad it was sprinkling and not torrential downpour, because if it was torrential downpour, I wouldn't be able to get the drone up. But now it's not too bad. So we're gonna head back down starting 12 p.m. Let's see how long it takes to get back down. It took about an hour and a half coming up because I took a lot of breaks. It'll probably take me just as long to get down. It's a bit killer on the knees, at least for me it is. So I kind of have to go down at like an angle rather than just stepping down. And I just want to give a shout out to the Sherpas who built the stairs. I mean, that is so impressive. I don't know how they did that. It'd be something interesting to kind of look into. But these were like heavy stones, and they built this all on the side of this steep mountain. So before they made these stairs, it was just basically just a regular, really steep, super slippery dirt trail. So it's a lot more accessible now. Sorry guys, I'm tired and I have a long way to go. But yeah, shout out to the Sherpas who made this rock stairs going up to the top, making it accessible for more people like me. All right guys, we are back down. I'm all the way up there. Well, right there actually. That took about 50 minutes to get down, and I only took a couple of water breaks, so yeah. But I would say going up, this is my experience, it wasn't physically taxing on the body. It was just it was like a heart workout, cardio for me. So going up was fine, just needed freaking stops not for my heart to not burst out of my chest. But on the way down was a little bit the opposite. So it's more of like, because the steps are very steep, so in order to minimize the impact on my knees, like going down regularly, I had to go down sideways. So that's a tip, right? I mean, you guys will probably figure that out if you're a little bit on the older side like me. But for you youngins, y'all have no problem. All right, so it's still drizzling a little bit. I'm gonna head back to the accommodation and just kind of freshen up a bit and rest. Oh, and get lunch, that's right. I think it's almost 1 o'clock. So total time was, it's an hour and a half going up. Started at 9:30, it's almost 1. It's about 3.5 hours. That's about the time frame it took me. You could probably get it done much less than that, but I definitely took my time up when I was there because, I mean, how often am I gonna see that kind of view, right? And it's not like I'm gonna do that hike again. That's like a one and done. So now I can rest for the rest of the trip, but I do plan on checking out a beach. Probably not today because the weather is like this. I would like the sun to be out for me to go check out the beaches of Lofoten. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted.